Do you feel like it? I mean, looking back on a career, you're still a young man, and you've had this extraordinary career already. And looking back on it, do you feel like it is some sort of gift? Do you feel like you've been given an extraordinary lease that millions would kind of die for?
I don't think it's a gift that people should be envious of.
Why?
Because it's just something that, like, I think everyone's got something that they're kind of born to do, and something that makes them happy. I think it's more. I think the gift that I've been given is the gift of really just finding what I love and what makes me happy really early. I think that's the gift. I know that, I can't live without music. I can't live without writing it. I can't live without creating it. Every second of every day I'm thinking of music. It's all I've got that makes me really, just keeps me inspired and wanting to be alive.
So tell us about this new record.
It's like I said before, I think it's the most cohesive record that we've come up with. I think the vision's quite clear for it, and I know exactly what I want it to be. It's a lot less orchestrated than Diorama, and it.
Do you mean, as in orchestrated, do you mean with strings and things? Or?
Yeah, just in terms, I tried to simplify the songs as well, just tried to make it more like using people like Lennon and people that really communicated to everyone, no matter how far-reaching their artistic vision was. I really want to make a record this time that is not just for the people that love music. Yeah. I want to make a record that, sing to people that don't want to be sung to. But it's more, there's so many different influences on this record, which I think has worked to my advantage. I never used to listen to music when I was writing because I was scared of ripping people off, and this record I've just been listening to everything, and just I think someone from R.E.M. said once that you either have to be influenced by everything or nothing, and that really affected me when I don't know who said it, but whoever said it, it really struck a chord with me. So I really have been listening to everything from Charles Mingus to Kylie Minogue.
So you spent a bit of time overseas. Do you still feel that do you still feel the pull of Australia as an artist?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I find Australia to be a really inspiring environment.
Do you?
Yeah, I really, because there's something about the people here, and especially the music here currently, that I really honestly think Australia has some of the best bands in the world right now, and quite a lot of them.
Yeah, right.
It's really, I think there's so many good bands, and it feels like in Australia the expectation is to be good instead of big, which is inspiring, whereas in other countries, no matter how good you are, it doesn't count if it's not listened to by everyone. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And if you're not on the A list, you're not on A list.
Speaking of the A-list concept as well, you're somebody who's grown up in the public eye a lot. If you could have been a musician without having that kind of focus on you as a person, would you have taken that?
I definitely would have when I was younger, because I think the focus on me as a person fucked me up for a while. But I mean, it definitely is something that I think everyone. It's not something that's specifically aimed at me. I think most people would prefer to do it and be heard by everyone, and no one knows anything about their life. But it's not realistic, and I've learnt over time to just be comfortable with it. It doesn't freak me out anymore. It doesn't scare me, or you just got to know what not to tell everyone. Whereas I think when I was younger, I used to just say everything, and now I just keep my problems to myself.
How do you handle that that notion of fame, particularly when you're out? You know, you're going to the beach or you're going to a gig or something like that. You're a recognisable person. Do you? I mean, is it confronting?
Yeah, it's definitely. I think over time as well, you just learn the environments where it's just completely inappropriate to go into. I'd never go to Bondi Beach and jump in the water. It's not, you know, if I want to jump in the water, I'd go somewhere that no one would swim, possibly poisoned. So yeah, I mean, I definitely don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, because no, I feel like if anything I've got opportunities because of the situation I was in, and that's before like a couple of years back I used to just feel like I was missing out on, you know, doing things that I wanted to do, and then I learnt there's all these other things that you can do in this position. Which,
so what are some of those things, those opportunities that you really relish now?
well, just like, to me the main thing